Good morning everyone and welcome back to the two-headed wolf gaming channel in Laysara, Summit Kingdom, as we continue the journey of developing our city on the Windslab mountain peak. Now our first priority of the day is to provide 180 artisans with access to ale from the inns, and when I read that, the only song that is playing in my head is "We are here to drink your beer." You know that song? Storm. If you don't know it, look it up if you like pirate chanties. But with that in mind, let's see how we can do that. First of all, we'll definitely need to put down an inn, which fits perfectly over here and can cover most of our artisans. And on the plus side, it might not reach the other people. However, if we put down a better road, I'm sure that we can cover everybody. But this is where we have all of the artisans. So this is where we'll need to focus our efforts. I have been thinking of one thing. Instead of using the barley over here to transport it to the mills here and then use the tsampa here in order to transport it up here and then to the food market, what I could do is that I could transport all the barley from here to this cart post up here, and then we could place down both an these mills. We can supply both these mills, and we could also put down another of one of these breweries and supply it with barley as well. Now we need a lot of barley for it. It's 18, that is a lot. But I really feel like it's going to work. It's going to be helpful to do it like this instead of trying to put down another one of these cart posts down here. Either way, we'll need another one in order to supply our brewery also with some charcoal. And for that, I was thinking that maybe I could start a production line for charcoal over here, just because we have this avalanche spot which goes down through here and then it covers this area. So thus we are hitting two objectives at once, and that makes me pretty happy. Let's see how we can build this road. Where can we make a bridge? We can even make it here. Throw it like that. So I don't know if I'm necessarily happy with that choice. I build it over here. Wouldn't that be better? Like make a straight road and maybe connect it here? Oh, I am more happy with how that looks. And on this side, we are going to say that we want some trees. 1, 2, how many do we need? So in this yellow area, we are producing 4 trees. And how many do we need for the charcoal? Or the coal? We need 12 trees. So we need 3. 3 like this. Would that be enough? I believe we will need 4 in order to protect this area from the avalanche. But we shall see. We might get hit at once, but we can decide to change things going forward. Let me cut that so that we don't supply that place with people. Then I'm going to let some space here for other buildings. And then we're gonna connect it like that. Good. We're gonna transport just the coal. What I'm thinking is, if I'm putting down a cart post here, I might be able to bring it over here. And that might be enough to reach some ale producer there. But we shall see. We're going to go, let's go directly to the ale production. And I'm gonna leave the space open here for more trees if we need it. Okay, let's connect, make sure that we're reaching this point here. Good, full production, great. And from here we send it here. How far can we move this building? Move it here and still get it? Yes. Good. Perfect. And now if we put down the brewery, That will be great. I'll also put down this in. It needs 6.2. We'll be producing 9 out of 18 barley. We will have enough coal for two of these production lines or production buildings. And so we need to change over here. So I'll be bringing up the mills up here. Don't worry too much about the money because of course we're breaking the chain slightly. But now I can even leave this place open for a few more barley fields, which is great. And thus I'll place the building, see if I can place it there and still connect. And we don't care about you transporting these goods anymore, right? Yes. And let's have you do this. I believe we need to go to these ones right here and remove them. Yes. On this side, we will say that I want you to get all of these goods. Great. It's great that it reaches. I can put down 2 more barley farms. We will need a few more lowlanders. That is okay. And we connect this barley farm to this barley transported to this one. We will supply our brewery. We will supply with the rest. It's some tampa. Let's see. Beer. Great. We've just completed that mission. Do we have enough goods? Not enough resources to send to fully send here. But as far as consumption goes, we are totally fine there, right? Great. Good. Well, let's... How we get... Yeah, we can get a few more people here. There we go. Continue. That was a good idea. These are the best. Hey, that's not fair. Monks should also have a warm place to visit. You used to light incense in those special shrines of yours, right? Why not build some of them here? Ah, that is actually a great idea. I wonder if burning incense will generate any warmth. Well, how do you want to go forward here? Because they want us to provide 290 citizens with incense. But they don't care about incense right now, just because we are not at level 3 of knowledge. And thus we need to start thinking about a chain where we'll produce the painted cedar, and then we can supply our monastery. But in order for these monks to upgrade, they will need one more type of food, and we really need to think about that. Let's take a look at lowlanders as well, and let's see how they are doing. They would definitely like more food, either fish or honey. They would care about incense at level 3 also, but not more than that. And over on this side we have very few monk houses, so probably for the moment we don't care all that much to provide them with any type of good. Okay, well, with this in mind, let's wait and gather a bit of money. Perfect. And now we need to get to the painted cedar. In order to do this, we said before that we'll need to build some rock crystal mines, we need an herbalist, but we don't have access to that. I mean, we can import directly dyes. That was very easy. We have access now to a trading post, so that is pretty much done. Then we need cedar groves, which mostly the cedar grows more effectively up here. And then we have the cedar painters. So given that we have this production chain, we will be able to supply a monastery very easily. But there's one more thing which I want to pay attention to. And that is, what else can we export? Cheese, coal. We said that coal catches a good price and we haven't exported yet. And then we can export incense. So not only we can provide our citizens with incense, we will also be able to export it. Okay, well, let's start by producing cedar first. And then we will be placing down the monastery. Let's see, I want the range to be as close as possible or as far as possible in certain ways. That. If I wanted to put down 4 more houses, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I can do it here. Let's say that I'm putting a praying shrine as well, and thus I'll connect it like this. And if I put here one of these cedar painters, it's not gonna be enough to reach it, so we'll need to build a slightly better road for a while. Not enough, still need more. Okay, now it reaches. Good. So if we place a monastery there, then we will be totally fine. Good, and now we need cedar and we need dye. If I put a market over here, that would be good, but I believe this is enough space. No, it's not enough space for trees. Okay, well, there's 2 things that we could do. Either leave enough space for more trees and thus a bigger coal industry, but we said that we're gonna place, as soon as the power increases, we're gonna place a secondary line of trees. And thus we will be able to generate more coal. I think we're totally fine there. Let's see. Let's do it like that, maybe. I think a trading center there is okay. And then if I go to once again over here, we can have a cedar grove. How many do we need? 8. And I believe that at this height we are producing 8 from the start, right? Yes. That is actually very good, because it means that we can get a lot of production very quickly. We'll import dyes. Send it over here, then here. Good. What are we going to do next? Well, I am going to move the academy over here first. Then we're gonna go over to the monastery and place it down. I am going to be sending cedar over here. And then I'm going to enable this building while disabling this building. Okay. Here we're getting a few extra workforce, and we need to bring in 23 more monks. Best thing about all of this, that we can bring them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a really good number, and I'm just gonna wait until the research goes up by another level, and we shall see what our people require. I don't think I want to rebuild this. It's 200 cost to build an academy. I am going to be placing it away. Now basically I'll try to make it not bother us. Somewhere. And maybe we will move it and activate it at some point somewhere. We'll leave it there for now. Good. None of the people are unhappy. Let's take a look at the avalanche and see where it activates and how does it go down. Okay, so we can stop it over there. It doesn't go too far over here. We can have our mines avoid most of this area. As it goes in strength, the snow will definitely go further down. But I believe we can stop it up there. You are unhappy because you need one type of food or something. Well, I think one type of food would be great for you, and given that eggs have a base production, let's place down a few of these egg farms or chicken farms and supply our people with eggs. Good. We're in a very good position right now. Losing a little bit of money, but not too much. Not collecting 140 donations, and I believe that that is from here. Have I not put down? I have not put down a tax collector. Money goes to waste. Let's not leave them in their pockets. Provide 290 citizens with access to incense from shrine? Well, that's what we're going to do. Now we also have access to yak posts, and this is going to offer us a lot of strength in supplying more areas with certain types of goods. Something which we said that we're going to do But let's start with an incense industry. And where would be the best place to do it? If I look at incense, so we have the shrine. And this is the incense maker. Herbalists just produce a flat 6 herbs. Cedar groves, well, we grow the most cedar grove up here. And then we're having the shrines. Incense smoke from shrine is as valuable for its amazing scent as it is despite for looking similar to the mist. Okay, where do we want to put this? I feel like having more cedar here wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course we want to supply more painted cedar here, but it's not, given that we're not producing dyes ourselves, I don't feel like it's that critical to have too many of these producers here. I will put another cedar here. It will only require 4 of us in order to make the incense. And then I can place down, how many do we need? 2 of these for one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. And in these corners we can place 2 of these. Okay, we'll have 2 for the moment. Oh, it's a free white building. So I'll place 1 here and 1 here, thus allowing us another building there and another here, or 2 and 2. Yeah, we shall see. Now let's do this. And what I want is a yak post. I really would like to get a yak post, just because I can send some incense there as well afterwards. So that's why I'm doing it. I'll try to place it here and let's see if we can make it. We need a lot of monks. This does not reach this area. Let's try to change some things around. If I place the incense maker here, would you reach? You wouldn't. And let me think. I'll have a road here. And we have another 1, 2, 3 trees. Another road. Then we'll have 1, 2, the charcoal maker. And then we can have a building here. I put you here. You would, at least this one would be able to reach it. Good. Nice. Let's take care of the monks that we need. Could we upgrade the building? Some of these buildings we could upgrade, but we need to provide them once again with food and not with anything else that's religious. Because of that, once again, we'll place down a few egg farms. I left this area open for a few more houses just because they're around the market. Should I be making eggs and transport them all around the map? That doesn't seem efficient to me. I guess I'll place the chicken farms here. Good. We will need more cheese makers. Actually, we can transport. We have a surplus there. Let's just bring the monks to the front. It's a nice surplus there. I like the cash that we're getting. And we need to distribute the incense using shrines. Have one over here. Supplying it with 3.3. Basically sending 4. We need more people. And thus, I guess we can do something like so. Just to be a bit further away, and probably if I continue the road there, thinking that I'll be placing down a few more houses. Let's put down a normal road. We don't want to be using all of these resources in certain areas, like here. And then we're gonna move this one further away so we don't get the overlap. Good. We can upgrade this one just to have more people supplied with instants. And do I go further here? That is the question. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, all things considered. I could drag another road like so. We would need a few more eggs. This house wouldn't have access to the market by a long margin, however we could draw another road here. Doing that would mean that we cannot place another building there, and I'm not sure I'm happy with that. I'm not happy at all. One of the things that we could do, of course, is to put a bunch of houses on this other side, and I think that works better. I think if I'm placing another house here, the same situation would happen where it wouldn't be enough, it wouldn't reach. Okay, you cannot reach the market unless I'm putting down a better road, and I'll do that. I have plenty of money. This one doesn't reach either, but we can drag a road the middle. There we go. And let's upgrade this even further. Just like that. Okay, now I'm at 12 out of 12 and I am using 10 out of 12. We need a few more people to be supplied with incense. And I believe that that means... Yeah, I believe that that means we need an extra one of these. Okay, need an even better road. Good. Let's put down 2 herbalists. One here, one here. And I'll have another cedar grove. Then I'm going to send incense here. And afterwards, we're gonna go on this side and we're gonna say, hey, you. You would like another house to upgrade, but for now, we're gonna place down a shrine for you. The problem is that you don't have full coverage. And I could get a bit more coverage if I put down a road. I even think I know how to do it. Let's see. If I do this, can I drag a road like this? What type of road are we building? Let's go for a normal one. If I put it like this, that would reach everybody. This would reach mostly everyone, but I can put another praying shrine there and we'll be fine. Good. Now I'm going back to this post and we're gonna send the instance over here. And with the surplus, we're not done. You know we can trade it. We're gonna go with a trading post. We'll need a few more artisans and a few more yaks, but we'll be exporting the incense as 20 price. That is giving us another 180 gold. Great. Let's take a look at some of these shacks. And we're gonna use the fertility here in order to supply more yaks. Right, we do a hay dryer like so and another one like so. This allows us to place down 2 of these, maybe even more, or even drag a road here and put 2 more hay dryers. Like, there's plenty of choices that we can make. But I guess the base idea would be to let's supply them first. Right? Yep, great. And then we'll put down the yak breeders. Thinking, do we need this? I don't think we need this. For a +5, that is not really that great. 1, 2, apply them. There we go. We're on a nice surplus. We just need a few more artisans, and I believe that we can upgrade these houses. Yeah, and get enough goods there. Perfect. Continue. The incense shrines are a great addition to our town. I was sorry to hear that they don't really help with the temperature. That's okay. It's true that they don't generate much warmth, but if you stay among their fumes for long enough, you stop feeling cold. Well, you do, I guess. I have 20 monk dormitories at level 3. Okay, so at this point, it's time to figure out what they want, what they would like the most. Textiles is the first thing. A mandala, access to a mandala, would make them super happy. Problems with the mandala is the space that they occupy, right? If I move this a bit further away, is that still okay? Does that still give them access to incense? Well, for most of them, this one wouldn't have access to it. Because I am thinking of moving this chicken farm here, so that I could go with the mandala here. Right, and that gives me decent coverage to at least upgrade some of the houses. The other idea would be to put it over here, right? However, I would have to move 2 buildings there. Yeah, and this would need a longer road, thus consuming more money. You know what? Let's wait until we get some of our cash back here. We need one more type of food for these people. How many people like honey? They don't care about the honey, but they care about fish. They care a lot about fish. Do they care? They care a lot about honey too. Now, honey might be the cheapest way to go. I'm thinking of producing honey here and putting down a yak post and sending a lot of honey around. That, and actually if we do it over here, we should also be able to bring a lot of fish, right? Yes. So we could get a lot of people to fish here, and through 2 yak posts, we could send a lot of goods forward. To begin with, we have plenty of monks, and because of that, do monks work at honey production? The lowlanders do. So it's not like a European monastery. What I am thinking is that I'll drag a road down through here because I will want more trees and more coal production, and thus I'll leave space for one more road. We will leave space for a yak post. Is this enough? Yes. Good. And then let's put down a few of these honey producers. Drag a road. Fly everybody here. And then we'll be sending the honey. First of all, we'll be sending it over here. Actually, we can shorten the road by connecting it with a line like that. Good, and then I'll drag a road through here. Perfect. So that it doesn't go all around, which will consume a lot more yaks. But there we go, that's our first honey. We'll be sending the other one over here, which allows us to upgrade a few more buildings, getting us positive in the lowlander sector, reducing some of the food consumption as well, which is great. And now that we have most of the needs occupied, we could either decide to put down some gardens and some beautifications, which would be an easy way to upgrade these houses, or we could go with textiles. I believe beautification is the cheapest way to do it for the moment, and the most uncomplicated one. And look, we can put down a garden like so, and then we can have another garden like so. I could even connect these with the road because we might want some other buildings there. But this allows us to make plenty of dormitories and bring them up to level 3. Okay. If we can upgrade 2 more, we are completing that mission. However, it's going to be a bit more difficult to do that because these ones don't have access to a mandala. And this one doesn't have access to a praying shrine either, but we have given them the food. If I build a better rope, since I have so much money, apparently I can do this. There we go. Completed another mission. These constant avalanches are a real pain in the butt. We managed to hold on this long, maybe it will get better. Wishful thinking. We may find ourselves buried in snow at any moment. And plowing is just the worst job ever. Really? I don't mind watching someone plow. Alright, I hear you. I'm sure there is something we can do to step up our avalanche protection game. Have operational avalanche inducers affecting a snow cap. Okay, so at this point we need more knowledge. How many did we need for this? A level 5. Great for us is that at least we can get another one by supplying some painted cedar here. And I believe that the other thing which we will do is that we will be putting down, instead of this academy, we'll put down another monastery and send some goods over here. I like that idea a lot. So I will need another one of these. And we might need to put a yak post down and send some goods over. I will be moving the chicken farm somewhere else. Exactly like what I've done with the honey, and then I'll be transporting goods to wherever we need them. So I'll be clearing some of this space out. I think having these sort of industrial spots helps a lot. Can I put down another yak post here? No, I could place it down towards the city, or I could do it on this side. I just move the chicken farms for now. If we're not placing anything else for the moment, we can do it like that. Then I'll have the yak post here. What I want from you is to take the cedar, right? Because it is the cedar that I'll be sending to any of these areas. But we have these two supplying this already. Actually, no, they're providing them with too many goods. What I want here is, it's actually a painted cedar. And I can supply over here, but if I put a cart post down, I could actually split it. Actually, we can do a carrier post, a simple carrier post. I guess for now I'll place it here just because I don't have anywhere else to place it. And this will reach both those buildings. So I'll stop sending goods there because I will be splitting the production up to these two buildings. I'll be sending this cedar over here. It's not in range. Well, I can do this, right? Good. You will need some dice, and I can do it like this. Stand 4. That's another 2 or another 4 painted cedar. And I will be sending you here for 1 extra. Do I need 1 extra or 2 extra for that? I believe it's 2, right? Yes. And thus, I think having a bit more control would be great, but it's not necessary. We're gonna go now over here. It's good that we have plenty of monks. I'll be disabling this building, moving it up here. And we're gonna put down monastery, we're gonna say that from here, I want you to send some painted cedar over here. And that's what? 1 knowledge point plus another one from it. I'll delete this. Plus another one from this monastery is going to get to 5. We need more people, so we can upgrade these houses here now. Beautiful. And we need one more yak post, which at this moment, we can start thinking about yak utopias. We're gonna import perfumery. We have pretty good cash, and thus import perfume, and we're gonna get some yak utopias. But let's see what's the impact of what we're doing right now. An extra point of knowledge changed nothing. Why do we have only 1 point? So it's 3 points from here and another one from here. Okay, we need a bit more then. With you, what I'll be doing is that I'll put down another cedar, like so. I don't think we need upgraded roads, so we can do this. Or this? No, it cannot reach. It needs the better road. Can it reach now? It cannot. Guess I'll put it here for now. Not the happiest position, but I'll have to think about it later on if we need it. And the way that I'm gonna make this work so that we don't get 2 extra points, which would increase the needs of our people, is that I will be importing only 1 extra salt. We'll do like this, we'll import 1 extra salt. That will reduce our production. Do we get enough? There's another avalanche, let's check it out. Over here, we're good. Now with 5 points, our people are still happy and we're still doing fine. That's about it. Our next mission will be bringing some yak utopias. Make sure that we have plenty of supply there. Cool down and reduce the power of some snow avalanches here, especially because we can cover 3 of them. And that's about it. I think so far everything has worked really wonderful. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, do consider leaving a like, as it would be much appreciated. If you want to see some other city builder games, let me know as well, as I've been looking into some of that as well, instead of burning out on Laysara, especially as more updates are coming in. But until next time, I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.